G'day everybody, Paz here. Thanks for dropping by for another episode. It's that time of year. Summer's starting. It seems my work is heating up along with the temperature. To top it off, the kids have a series of weekends where their own commitments are extensive. And of course, they need chauffeurs and supporters. That means I don't have the time for a weekend session on the kayak. Still, never say die. I've eked out a couple of flat sessions when I've been able to, popping out after work and making the most of a rare weekday morning. And I'm glad I did. Wetting a line is good for my mind and good for my soul. Let's check it out. It was a hot afternoon when I was able to hit the flats after work. I headed back to the site of my first flathead win this season, although hopefully it won't take another 3 days to get one. I set about fanning my casts, varying my retrieve and giving the line a slight hop every now and then to get the plastic swimming right. As luck would have it, only 15 minutes passed before my rod bent. I knew I didn't have much time, so I was using my 6-pound setup with my go-to plastic, a ZMan Slim Swims in watermelon red colour, on a 1/12 jig head. You might be wondering why I haven't been using a net. Well, I do have one, but it's one more thing I need to worry about lugging around. Also, most of the flats I've been fishing are quite shallow, and I have no qualms walking the fish into the shore to do my thing. When I fish deeper areas, I'll probably bring the net, but for now, I'll walk the fish and make my dog jealous. A respectable flathead at 37 centimeters. Didn't keep it. This session was more about clearing my head. The next hit came with a flurry of activity. My rod started dancing. Not the slow, shaking pull of a flathead. No, this was the insane, frantic fight that only a brim could give. However, as I reeled the fish in, I felt something attack my reef shoe. Realising I'd almost stepped on a crab, I hopped out of the way and got the brim under control. A feisty female swimmer crab. I've been seeing a lot of them in the flats lately. Good sign for this year's crab season. I let her get on with the day. I wasn't targeting crabs. Yet. The brim was small, about 26 centimetres, but I put up a great fight and earned its freedom, swimming away strongly. My time was up. I headed back, feeling relaxed and ready for the rest of the week. I'd had my fishing fix. Well, until the next time anyway. The next time I was able to get out came a few days later, when I got a rare moment on a weekday morning. I headed down to the Point Walter sandbar, the popular fishing, crabbing and family spot. I haven't fished there for a long time, so I figured I'd give it a crack. This time, my plastic of choice was a ZMan Prawnz in Calico Candy colour. Who the hell comes up with these names anyway? Last time I was there was a veritable plague of blowies, so I figured I had maybe 2 casts before I'd need to change to a hard body. But to my surprise, there were virtually none to be found. There were other anglers leaving from the city side of the sandbar, and they said they hadn't had any luck. I decided I'd try my luck the opposite way, and waded out on the downstream side of the sandbar. My theory was that the wind and tide were pushing bait fish against the bar, and therefore the predators were coming in to feed on them. Well, at least one was. As I walked the flathead to the sandbar, it immediately became an object of interest for the kids on an excursion nearby. I'm always happy to share the joys of fishing with others and spend a couple of minutes chatting about flathead and other species. They got to watch the flathead swim away and disappear into the weed. I waded out again, casting along the borders of sand patches and weed. It took only a few minutes before my rod was slammed again, on the pause. I got to measure this one, 39 centimetres. I'm not catching them very far out either, which is great considering I'm ending up with about half the river's rocks and shells in my shoes. My third and final fish of the day came from a miscellaneous cast back towards shore. This one was smaller, but made up for his lack of size with twice the attitude. "31 centimetres. Once again, the flathead attracted some onlookers. No dramas. I'm always happy to shoot the breeze with people who show interest. Goes a long way towards breaking down barriers and stigmas associated with the pastime. Plus, never hurts to be friendly.
You're making me lucky, I think.
After my third fish, Uncle Matt dropped by for a catch-up. Stowing my rod for a bit, we went for a bit of a walk. After that, I tried my luck on the other side of the sandbar, but I only succeeded in stepping on another bloody crab. It also seems the blowies finally got the memo, and my plastic was destroyed, ending another great flat session. Even though I haven't had a chance to get out on the yak for a while, and even though work and family commitments keep me busy, I'm glad I always have fishing to clear my mind, refresh my soul, and to simply relax. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment if you're a fan of Perth fishing content. Or don't. Either way, I'm still going fishing. You can't stop me. As always, this video is dedicated to my two sons. This is Paz, now relaxed and wishing you fair winds and tight lines. Until next time.